We know March is all about a good Cinderella story, right, Max? Let's go sleepers. Who's your sleeper team?
I don't think this is a great tournament for sleepers, to tell you the truth. Let's say Texas Tech. You have a good facilitating wing who can play defense, and you have an excellent team defense. So if that, a lot of the other kind of flashier names really don't count as sleepers, I will go with Texas Tech.
I got. No, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jake. I thought you was asking them a question. I apologize. Here's my thing. I'm a Tennessee guy.
Okay.
I like Tennessee. I watch Tennessee all weekend. I like Tennessee. I think if there's a team that can sleep, here's my reason why. They got that fire in that belly. Like Jay said, watching him do an excellent job covering this stuff over the weekend. They got an edge to them.
Yep.
They hit perimeter shots. They don't shrink in the moment. And I look at it from that perspective, that combined with, to some degree, playing with house money. Now, I know when you finish 29-5 and you're a number 2 seed, somebody sitting up there saying, that's a sleeper? Well, yes, in the NCAA tournament, it could potentially be that way because think about it. We haven't been talking about Tennessee all year. We haven't been talking about Tennessee all year. I watched them beat Kentucky. They came back from 8 down with like 2:58 left. I mean, they were handling their business. I give them a lot of props. This kid, Grant Williams, this kid, and listen, I don't know. I doubt that he'll be a big-time pro. It remains to be seen. But on a collegiate level, Jay, Max, you know that kind of guy? He's like a tweener. He ain't tall enough. He's not short enough. He's like in between. But damn, give him, he's looking
in
for
college,
the ball.
he'll light you up.
He's sitting up there, got a big backside turnaround spin, post you down low, puts his hand out. Give me the rock, and I will take you to the promised land. That's what he did against Kentucky when it mattered most. I'm looking at him with those cats being able to shoot perimeter shots. By the way, he can hit perimeter shots, and I think it would be crazy for anybody to underestimate Tennessee because when it comes down to it, it's a man's game when it counts. And you've got to have a boy that was willing to go in the post and say, move out the way, I'm going to handle my business because evidently y'all might not be ready for this.
But CJ,
that's Williams, and I like that.
CJ, it's the type, I just don't see it as a sleeper type year in the sense that when people pick sleepers, they'll pick a 2 seed. They'll be like, you know what I mean? It's not like one of those.
When you're raving about Duke so much, Max, that's what happens.
Yeah.
When you're raving about Duke, everybody's a sleeper after this at Duke.
I got all 1s and 2s in my Elite Eight.
Yeah.
All 1s and 2s. And SA, let me just add a caveat onto your whole sermon there about Tennessee, and I like the way you preach about them. I have a tendency to like teams that represented who I was as a player, okay? I think I always had love for everybody. But when I step my foot across that line, I don't give a damn who you are. I want to rip your head out. I want to have 40 against you. I learned something about Tennessee when they won at Florida. Now, Florida fans supposedly have been rumored to chant some negative things, okay, to Tennessee players on the court. They won that game, SA. When they were all walking up the court, I want everybody to go back and Google this. You can see that. They all did in unison. They all walked over towards all the UF fans, and they all went like this. They all did in unison, and they looked at each other. That's the kind of edge that they have as a team. And then you see them praying together before games. They have that great balance of toughness. I have them getting to the Final Four. But as far as a sleeper, I only see some sleepers as far as some chaos guys in the first couple of rounds. I have Florida beating Nevada, and then I have Florida beating Michigan. Florida was a play away from potentially beating Auburn and then playing Tennessee in the SEC championship. But I see a lot of chaos in the earlier rounds. I do not see chaos. I hate to be anticlimactic. I do not see chaos in the Elite Eight, the Final Four.
I'm with you. I feel like a top 4 seed's going to win. And Jay, the lowest seed to ever win the tournament was an 8 seed. That was Villanova, but way back in the day. We're talking 1985.